Okay, I'm at 576 Sodom Road in Georgia. There is a cute little farm stand across the street. They've got some bees. So you've got honey neighbors. Cute little raised beds out front. It's super charming. I see a couple little spots that need some paint on the front, but otherwise it looks pretty good. I see a little bit of rot on a window, but super cute. I was reading on the listing sheet that this house only has wood heat. So if we needed to for financing, the seller is willing to consider installing a Rinnai heater with propane. Another little spot right there. Probably could use a handrail here and some balusters, but not everyone likes them. Okay, let's go inside. Stepping inside the front door, we have a little first floor office living room with a wood stove and the kitchen to the right. Wood stove in the middle. It's a beautiful Hearthstone. In the entry, we have a ceramic tile floor, wide plank floors throughout the first level, big ridiculous windows. It's a beautiful open feel space here. No upper cabinets. They did the open cabinet feel. Butcher block countertop over here. This is just like a laminate countertop that's been texturized and painted. Gas stove. I saw the folks leave. They have a bunch of kids, maybe 2 or 3, so they're obviously busy here. Windows are open with no screens, so there's some flies in here, but I imagine it's just because you live in the country. Dining space here. We've got a door to go out back. We'll check out the garden, fire pit area, patio in a minute. Nice overhead light. Everything's just a little dusty and dirty. That could be because of the use of the wood stoves. It could be because there's children. It could be a combination. But it's a little dusty. Just off the kitchen in the hallway, we have a little 3/4 bath, tiled shower, wooden ceiling. Interesting choice for a makeshift mirror. Concrete countertop with a little sink bowl. It's very sweet. Tiled floor. Yeah. This looks to be the basement. Ooh, the basement doesn't look bad. We'll go down there in a little bit. I wanted to do the whole house first, and then we'll do basement and outside. So here's that living room that we saw when we first came in. We saw the peekaboo of the desk. We've got a beadboard ceiling. We've got those wide plank floors down low. We have a beautiful, smaller wood stove in here with a slate surround. My guess is that between here and here isn't big enough. So you'd need like a fire retardant rug. Not a big deal, just something to be aware of. They've got a little yard space on this side and bike corrals. I saw the kids out riding their bikes before I got here a little early. Greenhouse. Let's go upstairs. Okay, we're going upstairs. See, it's just, everything's just a little rough around the edges or unfinished. I feel like they've done a lot of work here. Maybe it's just not finished. Okay, so bedroom number 1 to the left in the hallway. It's a decent room. Looks like maybe there was an attic hatch there. There's no closet in here, so they've kind of made a closet space. The floors feel unfinished up here. They're smooth. I'm not gonna get any splinters. They just haven't been stained or anything. Bedroom number 2. Oh, sleeping quarters. We're bunking it. These are fun. That's the sleeping quarters, and that's the watching TV quarters, I guess. Okay. So it's a nice sized room. Missing trim at the top of the stairs, and missing some here around this railing. Missing a transition, tile floor, got a painted countertop. Looks like maybe it's wood. These are beautiful cabinets. They're just not finished. They need faces. They're faceless. Ooh, clawfoot tub in here. Plants are very happy. There's an overlook of the grounds. Feels pretty grown in. Maybe you could recapture some of that yard. I'm sure the greenhouse is taking up a fair amount of space. And a lot of the rooms just have kind of that naked light bulb look, which I feel could be improved. This is really cool. There's that peak when you look at the house. That's that top peak, classic farmhouse. And then down the hall a little further is the primary bedroom. So this is the wood stove chimney from the kitchen coming up. That's a metal Bestis chimney, so it should not be hot to the touch, even if it were on. It should be safe. Big tall windows in here. We have double closets. Oh, this is like a little room. Have a little desk in here. Maybe somebody did at one point. And there's like little eave space in the eaves. There's another little closet. That's real nice. That's real nice. Hey, so they have stuff stored in the eaves. Goes all the way through. Insulated though and protected. Very nice. Here's the other side. Very nicely insulated. Good storage. A little nook at the end. You can have a little reading space or a desk or hang out. There's that cool ceiling again. Nice railings. I feel like the person that lives here might be a woodworker. So this is all nice railing. This is just 2x4s, and I'm sure they did that just so kids didn't fall through while they were finishing. A lot of work's been done here, and I feel like it's like finishes that just need to be done now. Stairs are a little rickety and could probably use a handrail, but I made it down safely. Another wood stove here in the basement. Again, that's the only source of heat in this house at this time. So it looks to me like they did it that way on purpose. Maybe it was like that. They went with it. My in-laws only heat with wood. I don't know that it's a choice I would make, but it's a choice they made. Hot water heater is electric. Cinder block foundation has obviously been redone from the original because I doubt that this is the original. It's actually pretty dry down here. I know the top of the freezer looks all corroded. But I'm just looking and I really don't see, I see a little bit of moisture in the corner and I see a little bit of moisture on the end, and this is where the septic and everything goes out. Oh, that's more of a shadow. That's just a shadow. Okay. It's gonna be less water than I was thinking. Maybe there was a little moisture there when it was a wetter day. Around the door, I see a little bit of maybe some seepage. Concrete is porous, so that's normal, typical. Yeah, looks like it's a little bit of dampness, and they are running a dehumidifier, and it looks like a fairly efficient model, so that's great. Here's your canning room. This actually has a lockable door, so if you don't want the kids stealing things. This to me looks like radon mitigation was put in for radon mitigation. It could be just a vent pipe, I'm not sure. But that's real nice. So there we go. Really nice posts, like the supports look really good. Everything looks clean that I can see. There's a couple of old, abandoned light fixtures. It looks like this basement was finished differently. I think that's some sort of spray paint. There's definitely some old corrosion around. That's maybe the bathroom, toilet. But really, it looks clean. To me, this is all really beautifully done. To me, it looks like they did some really beautiful things and then just got tired and haven't finished it, or life is changing and they don't have a chance to finish it before they have to go elsewhere. That's the expansion tank for the well, so that brings the water up and helps it come out of your tap in a steady stream. And then that is a water filter, which I love to see that they're clear and you can actually see the filter. If it's brown, it needs to be changed out. So it's really nice, actually. I don't know that I confirmed with you. I just want to show you how they put these together. Like, nobody builds like that anymore, right? So cool. So I think I didn't confirm this showing with you, and that's why you guys aren't here, and I apologize. And now I'm out of cell range. So there's no cell range out here in this house. So I apologize, but it's a cute house, so I did not want you to miss out on it. So I'm gonna do a little walk through, and we'll go check out the yard. There's another door back here to go out to the back. There's the septic, boop. Okay, we'll go check it out. Oh, there's cabinets on this side too underneath. See the storage here? Oh, that's cool. Because they are obviously homesteading out here in a big way. Let's see if the ickies under here. I don't see any ickies. Looks pretty good. There's a nice baking counter over here. That's what that is. That's a baking counter. For rolling out dough. Okay, cool. Let's go outside. See what's the what. It is 5:20. I'm standing on this back deck. I'm definitely getting the late afternoon sun joyfulness. It is quite lovely. Again, we have the deck. Just needs to be trimmed off here. They just haven't finished it. Oh, bugs. Some raised beds, some garden vegetables. They clearly have some plans with the cinder block, because there's cinder block here and in the back. Or the other side, rather. A nice concrete patio. This is nice. This kind of sneaks out to the driveway. My driveway's right over here on the other side of this bush. Yeah, this is really nice. Take a little walk in here. And the raspberry bushes back here. They've got, looks like blueberry bushes down there maybe. It's nice. Willow tree. Man, it looks really nice. So the main part of the roof is metal, and then the porch is shingles. Oh, this is very nice. Alright, I'm back out in the front yard again. I'm going to walk over to the side so you can see the side yard a little bit better. There's the driveway, no garage. Nothing saying you can't build one though. I was looking at the chimney and it looks like some of that flashing is coming off. It doesn't look like it was done correctly. There's something weird about it. Also, I could use a cap. Very quiet. I think I've seen 3 cars go by since I've been here. Sodom Road's not a very busy road. So here you've got a big gate. Hold on, I gotta open this. All right, so we're in the backyard. This is actually really kind of a nice yard. The greenhouse takes up a lot of space. But if you're not into that, that can be easily removed. Sumac tree here. Oops, we're super zoomed. Let's try that again. Treehouse here the treehouse looks like it's in great shape. Honestly, I think your kids could get some good use out of it. Maybe you need a ladder. That's the only thing I see. But it looks like a sweet little clubhouse. I don't know what's going on with that, if that's leftover or extra, or they're planning on doing something with it. I have no clue. I didn't see this other building here. So the yard is a little overgrown feeling. I feel like they have intention with it. Oh wow, what's this back here? I didn't even see that. Looks like a chicken coop. Totally a chicken coop. Are there chickens? Buck, 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 buck. No chickens. Okay, it was a chicken coop. They had chickens at one point. Could be a chicken coop again. Looks like it's all still intact. Okay, so here's a little building up on piers. It looks like it's in really good shape. That's a nice building. Is this somebody's office? What are you doing in here? Oh, sweet. This is where the older kid lives. This is sweet. A little apartment. There's a loft up there. Sweet. Okay, so office, workshop. I don't think I would use that. Hopefully they're not. Yeah, somebody's home from college. But yeah, this would be a cute little studio, office, workshop. Super sweet. Does not look like there is... Oh, there is plumbing. There's no water, so the water is not on here. There's a little space heater in here. Okay, very cool. Very cool little space. Can't see over this grapevine, so I just wanted to kind of show you what I can see, or what my camera can see more importantly. I don't know if we can see over that. Like what's down there. I'm sure we could Google map it. I don't want to get on their trampoline. But yeah, I feel like they let this go a little bit wild and maybe weed whack some paths for the kids. But if you wanted to mow, this could be a